हाँ आ जाओ. Okay, starting the class, please. Again, wrong fan on. Fine. So in pedagogy sections, since I'm recording, some of the students will not be able to join today. So no problem. I'm there alone and I'm enough to teach. So this is the next topic of pedagogy and that topic is factor affecting teaching and learning. Hi Himanshu. चलो हमारी टीचर्स तो नहीं आई, हिमांशु तो आ गया. कम ऑन हिमांशु, चलो आज पढ़ लो, पेडागॉजी ले लो. इसी से पता चलेगा टीचर्स का दिमाग कैसे चलता है. It will be better. Understood? So factor affecting teaching and learning. So what and all are the factors which is exactly affecting teaching and learning? Fan sound is too much, so I just removed it. So what and all are the factors that is exactly affecting teaching and learning? So the many factors which is exactly affecting teaching and learning. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about those factors which are exactly the crucial factors which is exactly getting affected. कौन सा class है? ये class खुशबू आंटी का class है. Come on. So we are going to understand first, learning and teaching are two interrelated process. So we know that if we are learning, someone is teaching us and then we are learning. So they are interrelated process. If there is no student, then definitely there will be no learner. Understood? So a teacher need a student to teach and a student need a teacher to learn. So that means what? That is an interrelated process. Okay. So this interrelated process is exactly mutual with each other. So we need to understand one thing, that in absence of a teacher, in absence of a guru, there is no, in absence of a guru, there is no one to guide you perfectly. Understood? Either it is study related or it is life related. Got it? So pedagogy strongly says that key to enhance the psychology, to enhance the learning capacity of a person, we need a guide. The guide who can guide you in the specific field. Okay? The guide who can guide you in a specific field. So that specific field can be what? That specific field can be study related field. That specific field. ओके देखो, कभी भी एब्सेंस ऑफ टीचर, जब एक गुरु नहीं होता तो जो शिष्य होता है ना, मतलब जो स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं वो अधूरे हैं और स्टूडेंट्स के एब्सेंस में गुरु अधूरा है. सो डेफिनेटली देयर इज एन इंटर रिलेशन मीन्स द रिलेशन वेयर a guru means a teacher and a student means a shishya need to have an understanding. See, it is a very clear cut concept that in absence of a teacher the student will not be able to learn properly, and in absence of a student there is no teacher. Understood? But we need a teacher to study. So like if you are studying, Himanshu, if you are studying Hindi, that means definitely you need someone to train you in Hindi grammar or literature. So definitely in our life we are getting some gurus or teachers who are actually guiding us एंड हु आर चेंजिंग आवर पाथ, ठीक है। तो ऐसे गुरु की जरूरत पड़ती है जो हमको गाइड करते हैं और जो हमारे पाथ को टोटली चेंज कर देते हैं। सो दैट्स द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ इट। सो लर्निंग एंड टीचिंग आर टू इंटररिलेटेड प्रोसेस, दैट्स इट। सो विदाउट अ टीचर स्टूडेंट इज एब्सेंट। Hi Smriti. So without a teacher, student is absent. Without a student, teacher is absent. So that means what? In single concept, we can know that they are interrelated to each other. Effectiveness of both depends on various internal and external factors. Yes, so teaching and learning process has to be effective. So how teaching and learning has to be effective? For that, internal and external factor has to be there. Understanding these factors help teacher create a better and more productive learning environment. And if yes, I'm 100% missed you, yaar. Oh, what is this? Don't say like that. Yeah, seriously, you were there means I was feeling fine. So some people are there, those who are exactly interacting with me means pedagogy is that topic where we need someone to interact, someone to play with. Okay. So if you're there means we will be having blast in talking and understanding the concepts. Fine. भगवान, हे भगवान, ये हे भगवान कहाँ से आ गया? हाँ, अचानक से हे भगवान. Now look here. So you need to understand that कि when productive study, so productive understanding, productive knowledge. So how can we gain that? So the productive knowledge is exactly a result of effective teaching and effective learning. Understood? Okay, so no English, only Hindi aaj. Some people are not able to understand, so I need to explain in English also. हिंदी में भी बोलती हूँ, इंग्लिश में भी बोलती हूँ. चलो, आज दोनों, dual mode. Happy? एक पैकेज में दो फ्री फ्री फ्री. So now look here, understand this one. So in the absence, yes, me, I am also. So you need to understand that understanding these factors helps teacher a better and more productive learning environment. See, I am a teacher, then I need to understand what my students actually needing. So if I'm teaching mathematics, see, many times this question is coming for a teacher specifically, like what in all you are more. I can't understand Hindi more. Yeah, so only I'm going to explain in English only. So understand this one. See, the most important thing here is कि if I am a teacher and I want an effective teaching, then 100% first I have to do one homework. What is that homework is? I need to understand what is the internal concept of my student. Understood? What is the internal concept of my student? What is the meaning of internal concept of my student? Here the internal concept comes as ki how my student is thinking, what in all problems my student is having. See, we cannot go in the life of a student, like whatever internal matters in the family is there, whatever internal problems in the family is there, or whatever what you call economic problem or kuch bhi jo bhi hai, that we are not going to go there, but we will be totally inclined towards the productive source where we can talk about the success of the student only by understanding what in all problems the student is having. Understood? So first thing is that we must know what a student is wanting. If a student is weak in 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, and I am teaching 10 into 5, 4 into 6, then 100% they won't be able to give the result. Huh? Why they will not be able to answer the questions. The reason behind they won't be able to answer the questions because they are lagging in the concept of addition, and I am teaching the concept of multiplication. So definitely they are already weak in addition and I am feeding in it multiplication. How can they understand? So any education level starts with a lower base root level. So at the time when we are starting any education in the base root level, we need to understand that the student need is the basics. Understood? If the basics are strong, okay, if the basics are strong, then the student can wind up the concept and can go to any level. So this is one of the most important thing. So understanding this factor, so intrinsic and extrinsic factor, what language the student is speaking. So right now this is the biggest problem here. So Himanshu is telling you teach in Hindi and Smriti is telling you combine Hindi and English both. Hi Ansh, Ashu. So now listen. So the student is telling exactly that teach English and Hindi, and both communication school has to be there. I am not from India, na? Oh, you are not from India, you're from Nepal. Yeah. So exactly here you need to understand that the student actually will be exactly asking Hindi and English combo, and the teacher don't know how to communicate in English. That means there will be a lag of communication and learning will not be effective. Understood? That time there will be a gap between the student and the teacher, because the teacher teaching will not be understood by the student. Himanshu, कूट दूंगी अब. Understood? So now look here. So effectiveness has to be there when two factors will be there. The two factors are there, intrinsic and external. So what language you are speaking, that language should be spoken by the teacher also, and that language should be the level of communication. जो हिमांशु ने कहा कि हिंदी में बोलो, हिंदी में बोलो. Why? Because Himanshu is much what you call acquainted with Hindi. Understood or not? So वहाँ पे क्या होगा, दोनों को कूटूंगी, मिल करके मेरा समोसा मत बनाओ. समझ में आया ना? आज ऐसे ही स्टूडेंट्स लोग नहीं है, गुस्सा आ रहा है मुझे. सो हियर यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. हाँ, ले हिंदी में बात कर रही हूँ. So there you need to understand that the communication has to be more effective when the student will be knowing same language as the teacher. So teacher in a multilinguistic classes has to approach in a specific language, which language will be spoken by most of the student. Understood? So because of that only, the classes and the learning and the teaching experience will be fruitful. Otherwise it is of no use. Got it? So now learning related factors. So learners related factor. So what in all are the factors that is related to learners? These are the personal and psychological characteristics of student that affect how they learn and perform. So 100% there are 3-4 factors associated with it. Personal and psychological characteristics. So look at. So तुम दोनों कुटाओगे अब मेरे से. तुम हिंदी और इंग्लिश के लिए लड़ते रह जाओ, क्लास पूरा हो जाएगा. So these are the personal and psychological characteristics of students that affect how they learn and perform. So you need to understand one thing. Personal means what, and psychological characteristics. See, personal means if you are coming from Nepal and I'm coming from India. Now what I'm doing is I'm speaking in Hindi and the student is speaking in Nepali. So definitely what will happen, I am from India and my student is from Nepal. So we will not be able to communicate because I am communicating in Hindi and she is understanding in Nepali. So that means there is a very big gap of communication. Sign language I cannot do now, and the sign language are not so accurate. So at that particular moment, I need to have a communication challenge. I need to have a communication challenge. Himanshu Baba, you are boss. Okay. So now understand. So I need to have a communication challenge. So that communication challenge, I cannot use sign and symbols to cut short that communication channel. For that type, what I need to do is we need to use one particular language that is called English, or that language which will bridge up the gap between me and her, and so that we can be able to communicate. Sign languages are not always the precise perfect language because we can't follow that one. So these are some of the most important factors we must understand. I hope Kanivar. So these are the personal and psychological characteristics of students that affect how they learn and perform. 100%. So how they are learning and how they are performing, the personal and psychological factors are most important part. Okay. Now next, physical and mental health. See, most of the people, they're talking about physical and mental health. It's not like that you should be very, very healthy, then only you will be you should be like this, and then only you will be able to fight with studies. No, it's not like that. Mental health means you should be mentally fit, means mentally fit and sound. Okay. So here mentally fit and sound is exactly Ashmit Raj. Good evening, ma'am. Sorry for late. Okay, fine. Hi. Hi, Ashmit. So now listen, understand here, Ashmit. So now understand this one. So these are the personal and psychological characteristics of student. You need to understand two factors here. The most important factor is ये गर्ल और बॉय का फैक्टर करते रहे तुम लोग. आई एम गोइंग टू टीच नाउ. So personal and psychological characteristics of student will be dealing with these factors only. Okay, like internally psychologically the student, see, if I am talking to 3 students, and in my class 20 students are there, and continuously I'm talking to all or communicating to only 3 students, and because the 3 students are only listening me, is my teaching effective or non-effective? Is my teaching effective or non-effective? Because I'm only communicating to 3 students out of 20 students. Is my teaching effective or non-effective? The correct answer will be Khushbu Dawn. Okay, my teaching will not be effective. So here the most important problem will come is, so my teaching will not be effective because my teaching is not effective because the most important thing here is I am lagging communication skill and I'm unable to treat the student how they are expecting from me. So psychologically there will be a barrier between me and my student. So definitely this barrier has to cross. So effective means here it should be having a total result. What is the effectiveness of a teaching? Effectiveness of a teaching here means you need to understand here one thing. So effectiveness of a teaching here is coming with result. So if I am teaching something to you, Ashmit, and you are understanding, and after that you are replying, so that is called as an effective output, because whatever question I am asking from you, after understanding the concept, you are actually replying. ये एक ही लड़की हो सकती है जो डॉन है. अंडरस्टूड? एक डॉन ही है. जानती हूँ उस डॉन को? मस्तीखोर. Yes, I know her. Fine. So chalo, we'll continue with our work. So please understand this. So effectiveness. So see, learning by doing, learning by using visual audio mode, or learning by understanding the skills means there are different methods through which we can make the teaching effective. Third is generation of interest. Understood? Like storytelling, showing some videos, and showing some interesting stanzas and showing some pictures, posters. This will exactly create an interest in the mind of the student. Okay, sometimes giving relaxation at the time of teaching itself also is a very big relief for the student, because there will be some gap where they will be able to understand the work effectively. I hope, Ashmit, you might have understood this one. So effectiveness comes with, yeah, Khushbu, you are seriously very beautiful, and you are the best teacher. Accept it. Super. Understood. So that is exactly the effectiveness of teaching and effectiveness of learning. I hope you might have understood this one. Now, physical and mental health. This is one of the most important, crucial part is physical and mental health. Super, Khushbu. Nice. So now look here. So a student physical fitness and mental well-being are essential for effective learners. Yes. So if you are effectively, means how can we understand the concept very nicely? Now you are having high. I am not doing. The person you are itself telling that I am the best teacher. Ameya is the best teacher. Yeah, Ameya is the best teacher. I'm not Ameya. Okay, my name is Khushbu. Now, please pay attention here. Yes, of course. Yes, my name is Khushbu, and I don't know who is Ameya. Ameya is the, what do you call? Ameya is the class. Ameya is the coaching. Huh? Yeah, my name is Khushbu. Now, please pay attention. Khushbu Chaurasia. Yeah, my name is Khushbu Chaurasia. That's too much here. हिमांशु, ये क्या था? Okay, can we go back to the topic, please? From old video, you got my name. That's why you look like Khushbu. Hey, that actress you're talking about, monkey. Come on, we'll get back to work. Otherwise, the topic will not get finished. मस्ती के मूड में हो ना तुम लोग? Seriously? Come on, we'll get back to the topic. Masti one side, study one side. So physical and mental health. Yes, so physical and mental health is most important for a student. Like I'm having fever and I am going to join a class and I'm expecting the teacher life masti. हाँ खुशबू seriously life is masti only. But मेरे नाम के साथ मस्ती नहीं लगता, seriousness ही लगता है. बहुत serious हूँ. Okay. मस्ती के साथ पढ़ाई, चलो आज वही करते हैं, मस्ती के साथ ही पढ़ाई करते हैं. सो सी अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग कि व्हेन अ स्टूडेंट इज नॉट healthy, physical health is disturbed, like having fever, cough, cold, and the management, school management is forcing the student, come and write the examination, come and do this, come and do that. Understood? So that particular moment, will you expect the student to deliver the best? 100% not. The student whose mental health is not sound and good, the student won't be able to, yes, masti study. So बच्चों को पैरासीटामोल, yes, see many times the school management is doing that only. And I hope recently in Bangalore one girl death, I hope everybody knows that. I think she's in class 8th or something, and she went in school and she collapsed in the restroom, and after that when they took the body to the hospital, the doctor told that girl was dead at the time of coming itself. Understood? So there are many factors. So first the student has to be physically fit. So if the person is physically fit, no health issues are there, then only they can concentrate in studies. Like you are having severe cough and cold, or you are having stomach pain, then at the time a very best teacher also will be standing in front of you and they will be trying to teach you. You won't be able to focus. So physical health and mental health is important. Now in home your parent might have fight with you, and the parent might have fight with each other, or some but person might in the family is not good, in good health, and some traumas are there, some other factors are there. With that state of mind, if you are going in school and you are expecting that I'm going to study everything, then 100% you won't be able to deliver that. That means what? That time there will be a communication gap. That shubh shubh bolo, I can understand that, but the most important thing is that's truth only, na. You need to understand, Don. So you need to understand that's exactly truth only. So many a times we are having some problem, like we have. Yes, thank you so much, Ashmit. So exactly what is happening is you are not in a good state of mind. Come on, maybe your girlfriend or boyfriend might have left you, or somebody might have slapped you. Means there are many outside external factors. Okay, so many external factors are there. Maybe some of your notebooks or something classwork is not done. So some trauma, some tension, test score is not good. So many external factors are there which will affect your internal. Yes, relatable. Correct only, na. So many factors will be there. And you know what? Today in social means, yeah, many external factors will be there. And that particular moment, what will happen is you will be trying to study, but you won't be able to focus there because you are not there 100%. So I'm going to relate one thing. That's thank you so much. So you need to understand this one. So because of that, the full concept will get disturbed. So that see that is not only applicable for student. Come on, take it out that the students are only has to be like this. Teacher also has to be. See, teachers are the one who is imbibing and giving informations to the student. So if the teacher health is not good, how can you expect a very healthy classroom? Definitely she'll be weak means she'll not be able to communicate properly with the student. She'll have cough and cold, throat pain will be there. At that, খুব ভালো. नाइस, सुपर। ये तो मैंने सीखा है अभी। मिस थोड़ा स्लो चलिए ना। ओके, आई विल वॉक स्लो। वाह वाह, या सीरियसली, पालो पालो बोलते रहते हो तुम लोग, तो मैंने भी सीख लिया तुम लोग से। सो लुक एट, सो डेफिनेटली, वाह मेरी ही तारीफ कर लो। चलो, कर लो आज जितना करना है, मिल जाओ चारों मिल करके। So now look here, understand this. So teacher has to have an effective health. Okay, तोबा तोबा बोलो, खूब बोलो, नाइस, सुपर। सिखा दो, बंगाली भी सिखाई दो मुझे। So student physical fitness and mental well-being are essential for effective learning. Same way, the teacher has to be mentally fit and physically healthy, because she is the one who is giving, or she or he is the one who is giving information to the students, and she is the one who is exactly giving the specific knowledge to the child. So if the student itself is problem and the teacher health is not good, definitely the communication will not be so effective. So definitely this is going to have a communication gap between teaching and learning, either the teacher not well or the student not well. In both the situation, learning will not be effective. This is what one thing is there. So next one is illness. Fatigue, poor nutrition can reduce concentration and memory power 100%. If you are not going to eat healthy, that time what will happen? Whatever the teacher is exactly going to teach, whatever language the teacher is exactly going to teach, you will not be understanding. You will feel sleepy. So I am facing this problem in most of my classes. You know what? Most of the students, na, who is my favorite actor? अब ये actor कहाँ से आ गया? ये बता दो. My actor. कब से मैंने मतलब मूवी देखती हूँ कभी कभी, टीवी नहीं देखती। टीवी देखना कम से कम 7-8 years स्टॉप, नो चैनल। मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आई एम रीडिंग ओनली, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आई एम राइटिंग, रीडिंग, टीचिंग, मॉर्निंग टू इवनिंग, नाइट, नियरली 12 to 13 hours maths I am doing. Yeah, Arijit Singh is a very good singer. I hear, see, when I'm doing mathematics, that time I'm listening music. That's what. So when your mind has to be good, sometimes. But if I'm very concentrated in teaching and learning, that time I don't use music or any other mode, because I need total focus. Guru Randhawa. No, 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 no. I don't have any actor, actresses like that. No. You sing better, that's very good. That's good. So you should have some relaxation. So when you will be total burdened, so the brain need some relaxation. At that particular moment, the best way is favorite cricketer, all time favorite Dhoni only. He is the favorite one for me always. Yes. Yeah. Anything else you need to ask, वो भी पूछ लो। टीचिंग लर्निंग में ये भी कर लो, एक्टर पूछ लो, एक्ट्रेसेस पूछ लो, दिल मेरे। ओके। Virat, Virat is also good, but I was a very big fan of cricket. After that, I'm not getting time to see cricket. But yes, last 2-3 overs now. If India will win, then I will watch. I will watch the live telecast. I will not see because I'm having fear. Dhoni, Rohit Sharma. See, that's like the way they play. That's great difference. ओके फाइन, सो शैल आई कंटिन्यू माई वर्क, और आज आप लोग पूछ ही लो मेरा फेवरेट बुक कौन सा है, मेरा फेवरेट एक्टर कौन सा है। मैम आप कितना पढ़ते हो? मॉर्निंग 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, नियरली 12 to 13 hours. 10 hours, 12 hours is means though 6-7 hours teaching only. Then I'm doing my PhD. Sometimes I'm reading or some mythological book. Yes, something I keep on reading. Anything else you want to know about me today? Hmm. It may matters because if anything important is there, that time I'm not seeing time. Before examination and all means I don't see night also. I study like night 1 hour sleeping, after that continuously reading. अब यही सही लगा है आपका। अब आप यही सब करिए। अब ये पर्सनल मैसेजेस पे पहुंचे। एक्टर एक्ट्रेसेस के बाद अब पर्सनल मैसेजेस पे जाइए। अब पर्सनल मैसेजेस के बाद आप और भी पूछे। वाह, सुपर। अब वह बहुत सही है। आ हा हा हा। ये सब आंसर्स पर्सनल आंसर्स होते हैं। इन पर्सनल आंसर्स को हम पब्लिकली नहीं बताते। हाँ, एक चीज़ ज़रूर बताना चाहूँगी। मेरी एक सिस्टर थी, वो क्या करती थी, हमेशा स्कूल नहीं जाती थी और वो एक काम करती थी कि जब-जब वो स्कूल नहीं जाती थी, तो मुझसे एप्लीकेशन लिखवाती थी। एप्लीकेशन में क्या लिखवाती थी, मेरी दादी मर गई। किसी न किसी की दादी को मार ही देती थी वो। 2-3 दिन उसने मुझसे लिखवाया, दादी का तबीयत खराब है। अंडरस्टूड। दादी का तबीयत खराब है। उसके बाद दूसरा चीज़ लिखवाया, दादी सीरियस है, फिर दादी मर गई। 2-3 बार दादी को मार दिया। ये तो हुआ। उसके ओके, उसके बाद ओके, आफ्टर दैट व्हाट विल हैपन, मैं उसके टीचर्स मीटिंग में गई अपने पापा के साथ। तो उसकी जो प्रिंसिपल है वो मुझसे पूछती है, इसकी कितनी सारी दादी थी? इतनी सारी दादी लोग मर रहे तुम्हारे घर में। अब बताओ आंसर क्या होना चाहिए हमारा? समझ में आया? सो यू शुड हैव सम टाइप ऑफ। मैम आपका गार्जियन तो बताओ, गार्जियन तो बताओ, ग्रेजुएशन तो बताओ। यस, हाँ, स्टडी रिलेटेड जो भी पूछोगे बता सकती हूँ। स्टडी रिलेटेड में है, मैंने 10th 12th किया, ग्रेजुएशन किया, ग्रेजुएशन मैथ्स ऑनर्स किया, एमएससी किया, सीटेट क्लियर किया, बीएड किया, पीएचडी कर रही हूँ, कोचिंग खोला, यूट्यूब चलाया, कोचिंग खोला। आई एम द मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर, फाउंडर एंड मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ अमेया। इतना काम किया। Now I'm going to construct a temple also. Yes, I buy the land in Chennai. Now I'm going to make one temple there. I believe in God too much. So I'm a very spiritual person. You can say that. Yeah, you can say that. So multi-talented. I got some national awards also. So that's what I'm teaching in school also. Higher secondary teacher, part time. Half day I'm staying there only. Blessings International. Understood. So definitely, this much work I'm doing multi-talented, but don't have anything. So this is exactly some of the part I'm exactly living for. And yes, the temple is on the way. I'm starting. So whatever I'm earning, I'm devoting my earnings for construction of temple. और कुछ पूछना है? अंडरस्टूड। सो चलो, इतना कुछ पूछ लिया, अब मैं क्वेश्चन पूछूं। So illness, fatigue and poor nutrition can reduce concentration and memory power. Yes. So definitely, गाना पूछो। Yes. Let's dance. मिल जा सामने कूटूंगी, याद रखना। Now look here, illness, fatigue or poor nutrition can reduce concentration and memory power. So definitely, if mental health is not strong, then that particular moment, at that particular moment, it will affect your other factors also. So we are going to good health increase participation, attendance and energy in learning and activities. So definitely we had a blast, we were talking something and then we are learning also. So when in a gap whatever things are coming, we are exactly understanding also and we are giving a break also. So after understanding, we are keeping some break and then we are learning. So when we are keeping some break and then we are learning, that is also comes under. So that is exactly coming under concentration, coming under study also. मेरे good, super. So a student who eats healthy food and gets enough sleep can focus better in class. 100%. Now, if you have a very good food with you, you are eating whatever you likes, and then your focus will be double. So it's always says that if what you all feed yourself good, and whatever, see, before starting any class or before learning anything, you should be in a proper frame of mind. What is the meaning of proper frame of mind? Okay, so what is the meaning of proper frame of mind? Here is the proper frame of mind means you should be well ready for study. That's called as frame of mind. Okay, so if you are in that frame of mind, you will be able to study in a most better way. That's a very good thing, Khushbu. You are knowing how to make a round chapati, and then you are knowing how to make the surface area of that. Why surface area? Why not volume? Why not area? Huh? You can find that also. So basic potential or ability of the learner. Now second factor, first the physical and mental health was there. Second part is both basic potential or ability of the learner. So what in all comes under basic potential? So every learner has different level of intelligence, creativity and aptitude. That's common thing. Okay. So they have their different intellectual, creative and aptitude. So right now I am just going to prove you people have a creativity. What creativity is there? You are understanding also, and you are expressing your own thoughts. So here you are doing two work. You are exactly into the studies also, and you are exactly expressing your own thoughts, and through your own thoughts you're trying to understand the things. So here two things are having here. So basic potential, whatever is there, or the ability to learn properly, is also one of the most important factors. So how can we explain this one? So every level have different, see, I can't say that in a class of 30 students, because till 50 students also we can accommodate in a class, but after 50 students, now the intellectual capability of the teacher itself will go. Why? Because these many people are present in the class, or these many children are present in the class. Everyone is different in its own way. So what will happen? Everyone is a different in its own way. So what you are going to do is, whatever you will speak, they will understand according to their own thing. They will speak, they will talk. They know that the teacher can't focus in 50 individuals, 50 individual brain. So definitely, so only CBSE in the NCF, they are saying that there should be a number of students in the class where the interaction power of the student should and the teacher should not be disturbed. Understood? So 30 plus in a classroom is not allowed. Why? Because more than 30 students in a classroom, the teacher will get exhausted in explaining the thing, because most of the people in the classroom, the students in the classroom, they will start playing, because once the teacher will go to explain one person, the student will take the extra advantage of that situation. They'll go to other factor and they'll start playing that. Understood? So every basic potential or ability of the learner is one of the most important things. Some are learning faster, some are learning very, very slow. Yes, absolutely. So that means surface area, very good. So that means there are some capabilities what the students are having. We always say that a classroom is just like what you called a museum. I can say like that because all the type of items are there and nothing is matching. Okay, why? Because everyone is different in their own way, and everyone is unique in their own way. And that particular moment, it totally depends upon the teacher to focus the one who is needing what type of education. Means someone is slow learner, someone is a very fast learner. So one question is given, 10 students are there, they solve the question and they are sitting and joking and talking. I'm not ignoring your comments here. आप ट्रेपीजियम पढ़ाओ ना मैथ्स का ट्रेपीजियम, या ट्रेपीजियम पढ़ाने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट अभी ट्रेपीजियम अभी कॉन्सेप्ट दूसरा चल रहा है ना. हेक्सागोनल रोटी कौन बनाता है रे सच्ची में? पहले तो तू डॉन है ना. वेट, अब अपना नाम बता. तो पहले नाम भूल गई, डॉन याद है. एक डॉन नाम की हुआ करती है, वो हमेशा आती है और कुछ मस्ती करके जाती है. वो डॉन है क्या? So basic potential understood. So teachers should use differentiated instructions to match learners' ability. So in a class where multi-languages are there, multiple languages, students are speaking different type of language, multiple language they are using in their this thing, and they are having different learning capacity, and their mental health and physical health are also included in the time. So think what a teacher is. Teacher is just like the understood. So here the teacher has to be the what you call the best part of the class, because otherwise if the teacher will not be able to understand everything. Smriti, I called your name. Now, is it okay? So, now look here. So, that's what is exactly most important here. So, here, learning, teaching effectiveness totally depends upon many factors. First factor was physical and mental health of the learner. Second was basic potential or ability of the learner. In that, the learner is of different modes. They are not same intellectual power, creativity, and aptitude. So, one time itself, I'm talking about the role of teacher itself, and I'm discussing about the understood and understanding part also. So every learner has different level of intelligence, creativity, and aptitude. Next part is these natural ability determine how fast and how deeply a learner can understand concept. That's also true. Means how much fast they can understand. That is also one of the most important thing. Teachers should use differentiated instructions or to match learners' ability. Explain gifted students, yes, may need enrichments task, while slow learners need extra support. Seriously, in a class where 2 3 different type of mode of students are there, one is highly intellectual, second one is average, and third one is below average, definitely the teacher is the one who has to balance all of them. So the very highly talented student, Archana Dawn, yes, Archana, now I remember. So now the thing here is, but Archana, nice, you took my photo, huh? That's cool way, seriously. So you need to understand most of the things here is seriously slow learners. मुझे monitor बनाओ, monitor बनी जा मेरी माँ. So you become the monitor of the class and try to understand that yes, the students are of different attitude and the students are of different skill, and what you need to do is you need to manage everything. So the learner potential is one of the most important thing through which we can be able to justify or judge the things. Okay, so I'm keeping it till here. I'm having some work because the teachers are actually absent, and all the students are in the class and they are making fun. Seriously, you people are making nice fun, nicely enjoying. मॉनिटर बनाओ मुझे. ओके, चल मॉनिटर बन जा. So I'm keeping the class till here. Okay, so now I'm free. Okay, monitor ही बन जा. She is Archana. Yes. Yeah, she's Archana Dawn. First time itself I know. Nobody will do like this. Only Archana can do. Emotionally talented girl. हाँ, हिमांशु. हाँ, आई रिमेम्बर. तुम लोग सबके साथ अच्छा लगता है. धीरे धीरे अच्छा बात होता है. हाँ. Okay, fine. So I'm going to keep it till here. Keep quiet. I don't say keep quiet. In class I shout, hey! Then अर्चना आपका स्टूडेंट है क्या? Yes, she's my student. The one who is joining the class and interacting with me, they are actually becoming my student only. Correct, na? Class. So in class, she is my student. Otherwise, DSP. Okay, fine. I hope you might have liked the class. We had a very nice interaction. Definitely, I enjoyed your company. You people are so great, so good. Thank you. I really felt happy I didn't talk more. I played also. So I was in a very like, ना जाओ, रुक जाओ, क्यों? रात भर क्या ऐसे ही मुझे खड़ा करके तुम लोग बुलवाते रहोगे? हाँ? मिस सुनो, हाँ बताओ, बोलो, बोल ही दो। Okay, fine. Then I'll be leaving now. Good night, everyone. Nice to have you, and there was seriously fun. 9 to 10, I'm having fun with all of you. No, wait, क्या बोलना है बोल? कॉल करना। हाँ, अभी विराट कोहली कहाँ आ रहे हैं? यस, कितना 50 मिनट्स होने को है बॉस। 19 अक्टूबर को कहाँ आ रहे हैं भाई? चेयर लो और बात करो, ये तो बहुत अच्छा है। अर्चना, 10 मिनट और है ही। विनाल को, अच्छा, दैट्स वेरी नाइस, सुपर, दैट्स गुड ओनली ना। चलो ए अर्चना, कूटूंगी। चल जाओ, काम करो यार, तुम लोग मस्ती कर रहे हो। नाइस नाइस, तुम लोग आज खूब मेरा क्लास ले लो। हमेशा मैं सबको डांटती हूँ, तुम लोग आज मेरा बना लो, बना लो। डॉन, अभी आप कहाँ पे हो डॉन? किस एरिया की डॉन हो आप? कौन, क्लास खत्म हो गया, मस्ती कर रहे हैं हम लोग। आप किस एरिया की डॉन है मैडम? अर्चना, अरे अर्चना चली गई। अयो नो, आई वॉज वॉचिंग, आई एम अ बिगेस्ट फैन ऑफ क्रिकेट यार। नाइस नाइस, चलो, दैट वाज अ वेरी नाइस सेशन, आई एंजॉयड इट अ लॉट तुम लोगों के साथ। तब तो मुझे हर रात को 9 बजे आना पड़ेगा तुम लोगों के साथ गप्पे मारने के लिए, करेक्ट ना? हम्म, ओके, चल, बाय बाय। इंडोर की डॉन, दैट्स वेरी नाइस यार, बट सीरियसली इट्स लाइक वेरी नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू पीपल, एंड इट्स लाइक अ वेरी नाइस फीलिंग ऑफ व्हाट यू कॉल, पढ़ाते वक्त भी इंटरेक्शन अच्छा होता है। मगर हाँ, जो टीचर्स बनना चाहते हैं सीटेट के लिए, उन लोगों को ये मेरा ये चैनल डाल दीजिए ताकि वो लोग भी पढ़ पाए मैडम। ओके, शेयर करो, लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, लोगों तक पहुंचाओ। ओके, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट।